MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt.
So digging in now, Jose Aviles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jose Aviles.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
In the second spot, number 4.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Into the box, Manny Machado.
He's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Damian Huerta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1 left for Seattle, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series.
Throws strikes and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And less defenders in the game.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, left fielder, Adam.
So stepping in, Adam Eaton. First chance for him here with a man on following the lead. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes to Shields at the track. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa, his second home run of the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Center fielder, George Springer.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Second inning coming up, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Standing in, Norm Salter, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton is after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Eaton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting eighth, right fielder.
Two-0 count. The pitch taken. Strike 1 outside corner. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball one. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. 2-0 count, the pitch, ripped down the line. And that's through for a hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Batting eighth. Catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
Leading off for Seattle, third baseman, with Mary.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. First one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Digging in, Norm Salter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mariners lead it 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Again, with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
To short. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 8, Adam.
Ready now, Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Merrifield in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He got a hold of one and went yard in the 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base.
Another payoff pitch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, and it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And this.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Here now it's Mike Zunino as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Astros on top, 5-2.
Let's play ball. Out.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman.
Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. That's ball 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 65, Trevor May.
Bobson Doughnut takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 95, Bobson Doughnut.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Damian Huerta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next for Seattle, Norm Salter. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Dan Vogelbach. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Alex Bregman.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. And they won't come into Puig, as he'll lay off and take the walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Scott Schebler, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the 7th now in Game 3. The Astros lead it 12-2.
Play ball. 3.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
3. Out. 3.
Here's Manny Machado now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in the first pitch on its way. To third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Carlos Correa.
Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. His career history with Nick Vincent, he brings a .353. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. The Shields is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Damian Huerta. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Huerta is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Norm Salter.
Striding in once again, Norm Salter. On the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. One there. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.